We have a great show, but before we continue, there are a few housekeeping rules I'm implementing to keep the Oscars running smoothly. Okay. What are you wearing?
What are you doing right now?
I'm asking you what you're wearing.
Nobody even thought about what I was wearing till you brought it up!
A real pain!
It started as a chuckle, but spiraled into chaos. In his post-Oscars bit, Conan O'Brien dropped a line that didn't merely hit, it exploded. Famous for his deadpan sarcasm and brutal Hollywood takedowns, Conan arched one eyebrow and posed the question that silenced the room. Ever watch somebody strut into the Oscars acting like they're the whole damn movie when their name isn't even listed on the call sheet? The audience burst out laughing. Still, everybody instantly knew the target. No need to drop a name. Within minutes, the web went nuclear. Forums tore apart Blake Lively's over-the-top red carpet arrival. PR people muttered about the tension brewing backstage. Twitter and Reddit were flooded with the same burning question: what the hell actually went down at the Oscars? Conan's punch wasn't just mocking ego, it shone a harsh light on dominance. One more razor-sharp dig in a monologue soaked in industry venom. For anyone really watching, it struck deep. Conan stared straight into the lens, that sly grin creeping across his face. There's always that one actress who rolls in like she's why the whole event exists, he quipped. And in that instant, the vibe in the room flipped, half roaring with laughs, half thick with unspoken awareness. Not up for any award, not handing out any trophies, yet somehow hustling harder than the actual crew. You know exactly who. The crowd snickered. Then came the killer follow-up that changed everything. I caught somebody backstage yanking levers like we're in a high-fashion Hunger Games. Trust me, the Capitol would applaud. The backstage giggles died instantly. This wasn't playful sarcasm. It was precise cutting. Every Hollywood veteran in earshot recognized the bullseye. Blake Lively swept into the Oscars decked out like royalty. 0 films competing, no stage call, but her media rollout was engineered to the second. Preset camera positions, aura perfectly polished. She didn't show up, she claimed the space. One brutal sentence from Conan demolished the facade. Delivered with a laugh, the real point landed hard. This stopped being about outfits. It became about grip, visibility, and the slow collapse of an image built on everybody else's quiet compliance. Right here once again. Stunning. Blake Lively held no nomination. She presented nothing, linked to no major film that night. Yet the second she hit the Oscars red carpet, she didn't arrive, she dominated it. Wrapped in bespoke couture that shifted with every step, Blake rolled with a flawless squad of stylists, handlers, and muscle. A dozen shooters got the heads up ahead of time for every ideal angle. Her timing was surgical, hitting the carpet 15 minutes ahead of top nominees, and the shift was instant. Pre-ceremony chatter pivoted, lenses locked, focus zeroed in. Calculated move, one red carpet bet called it. Insiders confirmed her crew synced everything with media gaps for peak exposure. They pushed further. Her people demanded photo priority, forcing agencies to bump her shots to the front. It felt like she was running the show. One reporter fired off on Twitter, "Where the hell are the real nominees?" Backstage, things boiled over. Sources said Blake's camp tried rewriting the sequence. A flat no on red carpet shuffling to keep her from being eclipsed. The alleged line, "We need a moment." She is the moment. Audacious, deliberate, and, for plenty in the business, way past acceptable. While Blake sparkled for the flashes outside, pressure built behind the scenes. Several crew members described abnormal meddling from her side. It kicked off with the 11th hour plea. Blake pushed for a presenting spot. She wasn't booked, but her publicist hammered for even a quick walk-on. Academy shut it down, too locked in, no room. Word is Blake didn't handle the no gracefully. People saw her agitated, pacing, phone in hand, huddled with her team in the wings like a queen robbed of her throne. One producer noted it ramped up when they demanded prime front row seating, usually saved for nominees and hosts, claiming better camera reactions, denied again. Reports say she kept abandoning her seat during the show, cornering ushers, probing for any shift closer to the big names. She wasn't attending, one staffer put it. She was directing the entire evening. Blake ran her personal Oscars playbook at an event she had no official stake in. On air, zero trace of it. But backstage, whispers flew. Days later, Conan fired off that Hunger Games red carpet power play line. It wasn't pulled from thin air. It stemmed from direct eyewitness stories. Conan's writers added it last minute after a production contact spilled the details. Not rumor, one scribe said. Pure irritation. Similar tales piled up. A makeup pro caught Blake's stylist barking for light tweaks. A shooter's helper ordered to block frames if anyone drifted near her. An anonymous producer called Conan's style intentional yet justified. He knows the boundaries, and when he steps over, there's purpose. The room held. Insiders quietly agreed. The undertone sliced. Fallout hit fast. Social media ignited within hours. Blake exposed, Conan trended hard on X. Fans slowed down red carpet clips, hunting expressions, timestamps. Zendaya's walk right after Blake caught eyes, seeming to dodge contact. Rachel Zegla edged away in group shots. Snub or normal flow. Reddit went deeper. Blake popping up out of sequence, jumping ahead of waiting nominees. TikTok stitched angles showing her team's footprint dwarfing others. Blogs followed. One gossip drop said a major producer privately saluted Conan for voicing the unspoken. Blake's polished image, effortless, untouchable, radiant, began cracking. She'd mastered seeming natural. Now eyes tracked not just her walk, but who got stepped on along the way. To outsiders, maybe a minor overreach. A classic diva slip. But to those tuned in, Conan's shot wasn't random. It matched a long-simmering pattern whispered in agency halls. Trailer chats set shadows. Beneath Blake's lively shine ran a steady undercurrent. Tales of press hijacks, sudden collaborator cuts, quiet smears syncing perfectly with her victories. Conan's line landed on already parched ground. Met Gala takeovers, instant Dior ties, Hathaway whispers, Fashion Week seat dodges where Zendaya gracefully yielded. Those bits had circulated quietly online for ages, fan deep dives, insider murmurs, subtlety. Now they locked together. Conan, flashing that signature smirk, leaned in, held the pause, then dropped the capstone. 30 seconds of comedy that ripped open the hidden machinery beneath Hollywood's gloss. Laughter rang out, but the room knew, spotlight fixed on raw power. Headlines followed. Mainstream sniffed around. Some played coy under fashion angles. Has Blake's wardrobe outrun her film credits? Others went blunt. Oscars carpet ignites debate. Is Blake lively overdoing it? The subtext screamed. Even supporters paused. Why always front and center with no project, no nod, no stake? Blake stayed mum. Hopes Conan would soften vanished. On his podcast soon after, he circled back, still nameless. If your gown claims its own area code and your ego books an extra chair, maybe sit one out. Co-host laughed. Crowd lost it. But in industry circles, it cut sharper. Not the dress, the symbol. Authority, staying power, the theater of relevance. Conan didn't just tell a joke. He aimed the beam. 20 razor lines of buried truth. He shattered the mirage. Worse, he normalized voicing what stayed hushed. Blake's vibe had turned forced, heavy, draining. No malice in his tone, just plain truth. In a city ruled by facades, candor stings. The Oscars celebrate film excellence. This year they exposed something raw, the chasm between crafted persona and actual standing. Conan didn't chase laughs alone. He handed out license. Hollywood took note. Doors shut, judgments shifted quietly. As Conan allegedly muttered off mic to a pal, the one grinding hardest is often the one who needs it least. 20 lines of truth, sharp, silent till now, impossible to ignore. It began with a laugh, but ended in a storm.